signal in my focus. Wonder what's causing it.
Hello. Hello, Michael. Buddy. Oh, I think that's actually the wrong one, right? Here we go. Luckily, I didn't have anything else open, right? That would have been embarrassing. Alright, good. Holy cow. Let's go. Let me quit this. We are here. I need sound here, by the way. There we go. And one more thing to change. We have the wonderful map open to, you know, memorize how this region looks. That as a pro gamer, you memorize the map, right? Especially in RTS games, how you know, that's what we are going to do now. Let me quickly memorize everything before we do the pro mode, before I can switch pro mode actually on. And there, got that, save. Alright, okay, good, it's on. Are you good, Michael? I hope you are. I am good, by the way, thanks for asking. I'm quite good today. Alright, here we are, we have a new style to fight, and we are gonna now take a look if we are actually gonna be able to get into the runes of Unte. This is a nice word, by the way. And then we'll see. We have them runes, in case you haven't memorized this area. We have some runes around here, and when you're tired. Did you not sleep enough, buddy? Or are you physically exhausted because you did quite a lot of physical education or some sports, you know, like soccer, playing soccer, or have you been to the gym? Are you tired because of that? Two-handing. Done. Okay. Not enough sleep. Okay. I wonder how you could change that. Not enough sleep. I wonder if there would be a solution for that. Nah, can't. There ain't no solution, right? Nah. Nah, there ain't one. You know, like all them other losers, right, who go earlier to sleep, earlier to bed. What freaks, man. What weirdos they are. We have a greater potentate's cookbook. That sounds like potatoes. Can have a look in a second. Like now. I just wanted to go, you know, to safer waters, so to say. Okay, cooking books. I guess they are right here. Maybe or maybe not. Yeah, what was I thinking? Obviously cooking books are key items, right? Yeah, we have. Yes, we even have number 5. Expands crafting repertoire. Oh, I didn't use... Could have used another entryway. Don't know if I should attack him, since I attacked the snakes one time, right? Whatever that was. I'm actually kind of afraid to attack random NPCs, although I already feel discriminated by the game, right? This is quite annoying that you have not the freedom to freely, you know, take down every NPC which is around. That's sad, actually. That's so sad. I mean, they're weird, but I don't know if they are bad. You need to craft some hefty furnace pots. Alright. Question. Can I set the grill then on fire there? The barbecue thingy? Can I set it on fire to finally have an enemy? Exactly. Oh god, lazy devs, man. So I am required to set an enemy to fight on fire, right? What's that for lazy storytelling, man? Okay, I guess I know that I already did some craft. We crafted pots one time before. I don't remember. It was in the base game, obviously. Don't quite remember. Item crafting. So, hefty furnace pot. Here we are. Do we already have one, since it's saying numbers held 1? Or is it after the dash actually make all 3? Or is it after the dash? Okay, it was 3. Okay, it just displayed how many we have. Okay, good. Now, if you have not anything to say, oh, maybe, just maybe. Yeah, we are first of all gonna regen a bit here. Oh. Hello, Dream Master. I hope you're good. And as usual, have mastered your dreams. So, by the way, I forgot something. So that's better against the dry throat. Alright, okay, then let's set someone on fire. In a positive way, obviously. I would never set someone, even an NPC I've never set on fire. Even though I'm the main character, obviously, just for funsies, right? That's not how we roll. Use that, buddy. Use that. Think of that. I should probably dismount. No. That would be for noobs. Okay, now let us then put the throwing thingy into the throwing slot. There we go. Oh, an oil pot we would have had. There we go. Although... this might take a few minutes. It might be smarter to move him a bit out of there in order. Otherwise, I know that I might then be complaining that I'm stuck at a wall. Come on, buddy. No! Damn it. That's not what I wanted to do. I don't want to be shot by fire. Might have been stupid by me. Come back. I hope you're not, since you have been away for a minute or two, I hope you're not tired anymore then. Oh boy. Gotta be a bit careful now, because we don't have the materials anymore. That would be quite newbie if I would die, right? And noob stuff, that's not what's happening on this channel, right? Oh, okay. We might need some. We might need to do some, you know, getting some ingredients. Your misunderstanding of tiredness, you just shows that you are a robot. Why do I? Maybe you took a caffeine shot through everything, or you did something which, you know, removed the tiredness. That's totally freaking possible. Ah, no, it's still alive. Good. Just because you don't know how to, you know, remove the tiredness from your body, you know, I'm misunderstanding everything. Although Tish didn't, I'm quite disappointed by Tish, by the way. She didn't really help. Oh, that was maybe stupid. Oh, I actually wanted to do that, by the way. Alright, okay, I don't know. Today somehow I have trouble against this dude. Maybe I am tired, right? I think you're not good at gaming then when you are tired, right? I think that's what people say, right? Say that we are drinking. Yes, I am drinking a energy drink. You're totally right. It's called Paradise Punch. It is a punch from paradise. With a punch of vodka. That's... I don't drink, buddy. I am living a sober life, believe it or not. So please stop framing me as drinking alcohol, buddy. Only weak people drink. I've heard, by the way. Only strong people don't drink. And by the way, if you... I still have to repeat, we are playing different versions of the game, right, Michael? I somehow think you don't believe me, but that's, you know, true story, bro. I play a harder version than you. It's like 100 times harder than your version, just saying. I would even go so far, it's 1,000 times harder than your version. actually kinda go away. I forgot which one I actually began to hit. I think this one. There we go. Let's hit his visage, which is totally on the other side. No, it's of course on the other side. Of course he's tripping to the other side than the other guys. That's totally normal, right? Perfectly normal. Oh, that was stupid. Don't know. There was sudden loss of talent, I have to admit. Somehow I mismanaged there, maybe. I'm gonna remove the pots the next time from inventory. Yeah, kinda annoying me too, man. Yeah, smart. hello, Ewaldo. I hope you're good. Thank you for saying hello. Oh, I didn't pay attention. I will, thank you. What am I even doing? I don't even know what I'm doing. Oh boy. Somehow I'm today fat fingering one of the easiest enemies in the game. I did say something about removing pots, right? It's actually not that hard if I would actually just be able to jump not too early or too late. And if I would not be touched by the fire. Now the giant pot was to get this one running again because he was out of juice. We actually saved his life, and what he did is attacking us. Shame on him. Oh yeah, hit his face, hit his face. In the face we go. Bam. That should be it. Easy, right? Blood-sucking, cracked tear. So that was actually kind of worth it. So, okay, that is, I guess... That is... Oh, I see. Now this area changed. I see. So all that was even more worth... The beast liver, obviously. That's why we did that, man. And the thin beast bones. Not the thingy there. Nah, that was not it. Aw, cutie. Can get a cool sword around there, I think. Cool. Then we hopefully will find that. It would be kind of cool. So I just want to see the correct tier enhances attacks at the cost of HP in the mixed physic. Yeah. Who needs HP, man? That's always what I say. Who needs freaking HP? That's so... Liar head. HP are so overrated, man. All games you should just get 1 HP. So, let's see. Giant golden arc. I was hoping for a good sword. Okay, maybe... Don't suppose we are going to be able to get up there. Maybe something has changed on... Wait, can I buy the... Okay. I thought I might get up there, but no, doesn't seem so. Is there maybe a way from the outside? You can, by the way, never have enough thin beast bones. Just saying. Ah, I want to say the area spawned. Where we was no, it did not spawn. It was just that the giant furnace. Yes, I'm on the PS5. That the giant furnace was in front, blocking the way. So it actually did not. The environment did not change, but just it just was blocked. But I think I said that before. I wish for crossplay for Night Rain at least. I always wonder, well, not always, I oftentimes wonder why in general crossplay is not implemented more often. I wonder if it's really that complicated. It's just sometimes I don't get. Not want to say that all devs are lazy, right? But yeah, it would be cool if there would be crossplay. Then I could annoy other people. Then I could annoy you with my stupidity. That would be cool. Okay, I reckon with my Pro Vision I've seen everything here, and there ain't... Wait, anything more? Try attacking, are you stupid? Offer Elden Ring. Ah, okay, that were the dudes here. Which are I was too shy to take down, which are now being taken down by the furnace. Yes, here we throw the thingy on the furnace. And everything is empty here. Wait. Okay, I'm not that sure. I'm still gonna try something. I don't know if that will be in any way successful. We are gonna try. I'm gonna try something. Even if it will not work, the try will be wonderful, as I'm always doing wonderful things. Okay, I thought there would be something on the wall or on that building, but I say no. Though it does kind of look like there's something up there, right? I'm sorry. Oh god, I am a master in the jump and run parts of Elden Ring, man. I mastered the art of jump and run, I'm sorry. Okay, that might all be a moot point. No, stop. Okay, there's really nothing here, I think. Well done, but why is it always so lonely? Yeah, not everyone mastered this art. As always, ill-omened creature. Behold victory, so to speak, time for introspection. Okay. Okay. It is what it is, and what it is shit. I did not wish to die. I did not want to die, but I did not think that that was actually the death range. So we are gonna, first of all, collect this crap here. Furnace Visage. Then we are gonna collect them runes, although I do know they are we did not lose many there. I know that. And finally, I'm gonna remove that from inventory. That is... It's a bit annoying. Since we are not gonna use them, it's nice to have them, obviously. We ain't gonna use them in the foreseeable future, I guess, since overall... Oh no, oh no, oh no, okay. I'm gonna screw them runes, man. I mean, they were just, you know, like 25,000. But I'm not gonna get them. What did I want to say? Yep, crafting. We did not do a lot of crafting until to this point. I mean, a couple of times, obviously, but not really something too important, I guess. So this is actually where we already been in the last stream, where I turned around in order to face some things around. And I should not jump. But maybe... Is this gonna be... No, it ain't gonna be dead end. Hello, cheap. Go. Fly mold. That's what I always do love to collect, by the way. If I'm freaking honest. I know this is not the way, well, this is a way to go, but this is gonna lead in a dead end, but an item too. Elden Ring. Oh, wait a tick. I am we are not... I'm not gonna fall for that. Ha ha ha, because I would need to fall. Nah, it ain't gonna be falling down there. Okay, the ambush I've noticed, the flies came out of the bushes. Back, have you found the altar with the sword? You mean in the altar in this area? Then no. If there's gonna be an altar in this area, then I have not yet... I've just been here. I haven't then found it. Just have found maybe a spot where we can jump down, but I don't think we can jump down. In the ruins of Unte. No, there ain't no altar. I would have found it. I think you're offbeat there. I mean, if there would be an altar with a sword, I would have found it. And definitely, since I haven't a sword, there ain't no altar there. Simple logic, right? I found a secret chest, but I guess that... Where's the altar then? I found the chest, but... Where was the location of the altar? I was on the wall and stuff, but there ain't anything around. I've seen at least. I'm afraid that your eyesight is not what it is used to be, but don't worry, the natural eyesight deteriorates with age, but I think you should visit an optometrist and maybe get some glasses. Then tell me where it is. Then help the old man out, who doesn't have glasses. And by the way, the body begins to lose health with 25, so you're not too far away, 7 years, from healing the decay of your daddy body too. From your, not daddy body, from your body too. Okay, let's see. Once my eyes start worsening, you'll be already blind. Don't worry, buddy. Don't worry, buddy. I'm not gonna get that old. Don't you worry. Behind the inactive furnace golem, to the right from the chest that holds. Yeah, from the right from the chest that holds. Yeah. Here's the chest. Oh, he was the chest theoretically still there. Okay, I have seen this, I read the messages, but see, that's not a excuse. Through the read message thingy, I didn't see, and then through, you know, it's the same indication on screen, and that's why I didn't see that. Simple. It's bad game design. On the other hand, we are here again with very, very bad game design, not showing the player right what is happening, right? Bad game. FromSoft, man. FromSoft. Ay. How can this company be successful, right? With such a bad game design. Just because, you know, weirdos hype it. It's so weird. Anyways, we have a cool new sword, right? Will a Service God play... Service God. Service Dog plays games, so yes, he's an ex-Bundeskanzler. No, the ex-Chancellor, if he's still gonna be, you know, around, since he's like 2 years older than I, or 3 years, not much. Maybe he's gonna. I will give him the whole stream, you know. That was the plan. Wait, Angela Merkel is a dog. I've heard white stuff about her, but I've never heard that she's a dog. This is... So you are saying that actually me saying that she's a dog is wild stuff, but people saying that she's praying to Satan is not wild, right? That saying that she's a dog is wilder than saying she prays to Satan, right? Got it. I'm the wild weirdo. And fun fact, basically, practically, going by facts, you are entirely wrong with you saying that I meant Angela Merkel when I clearly meant Olaf Scholz. My friend. Okay, I got the sword, man. But I forgot its name. Because I didn't really pay attention. Because I was aggravated by bad game design. On the contrary. There we go, right? The Sword of Darkness. Right. It's a one-handed sword too. Okay, I don't know if that's cool. It looks cool. But I don't know if that's cool. Alright, darkness. It's called because okay. Yeah, I agree. That definitely looks amazing. If the sword would have blood loss build up too, man, that would be even more amazing. The passive effect. Cool. Oh, wait. Yes. Haha. Sorry. Okay, we can do it here, right? I wanted to see... Okay, why don't you describe the... I would have... Anyways. A description that would have been... Okay, darkness. The skill needed doing darkness raises the sword, cleaving the surroundings with darkness, dealing holy damage in the process and temporarily reducing enemies' holy damage negation. I see. Deals 20 stance damage. The skill is not chargeable. The skill cannot be parried. Deals pure holy damage with Scale of Faith. Applies a debuff hit enemies, decreasing their holy damage resistance by 20%. Duration 60 unaffected. Lord's Talisman being tied to enemies can be used alongside light created a boost of 40% holy damage. You could have just pressed a script. Yeah, but yes, but I through reading in the game, you know, it's not like I put up the wiki. I don't even need to display it to see what the skill does, right? And I even got a more precise description by, you know, being intelligent with having the damage now, buddy. Because that's the description I have here doesn't tell me how good or bad that actually is. Sounds like it's not hallucinations, man. It's pure logic, man. I can read a text where basically yada 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 is, and I can read the text which is like, you know, deals 20 stance damage, skill is not chargeable, cannot be parried, deals pure holy damage and stuff. That's informative, man. That's actually, by the way, what flies can do in real life too. They can actually bite you, you know? In Germany, for example, you get regularly attacked by flies that size which bite you. That's just, you know, the normal thing which goes on here. Okay, I don't know if that was actually the correct way, but at least we are down at a grace. Just a quick look here. Damn, this Germany sure sounds like hell on earth if you get flies like these over there. Yeah, it's not easy here, right? It's not an easy life. Well, at least it's a free meal, right? A lot of proteins and stuff, you know. Very, very tasty flies are. It's a free meal, so to say, right? That's what basically we then say, oh, free food, right? And then we eat it. That's like a normal thing to do. Alright. I am actually kinda intrigued by them swords. That actually makes so much sense. That explains why the German language is so weird. It's so it's to communicate with the flies. Now I understand. See? Now it's all coming together, buddy. And yes, there are quite the friendly flies too, right? If you speak with them correctly. They're not that stupid as you think. Although sometimes they smell a bit, right? Depending on where they have been before, right? That was bad. Still, we are gonna go back there, collect, not particularly only because of the runes, but just wanna have a quiet look when the birds are gone. Maybe we are gonna jump down there where the sheep, whatever the sheep is. If the sheep is still around there, we are gonna relieve it of its pain, right? It's gonna starve to death there. I cannot. No, that's. My conscience says you need to relieve it of its suffering. Gonna end its suffering, man. Okay, yes, I do like the power stancing thingy with the blood loss build-up thingy. Still would be cool to go to have another edge. Edge, comma, Lord. I don't know what else that could be. I am not understanding that. What did I want to say? Yes, I shall find my center under the cascading waters. Yeah, that makes sense. So, I don't know which is the way on. I just wanna... Buddy, you're gonna starve otherwise. Dry leaf seal. What is that gonna do? Could this... Okay. Let's have a quick look, sorry. Where it is... That's not it, I know. Increase poise after using the flask of tears. That's cool. That makes sense, right? It's a seal, since that's the reason I can't find it here, right? That makes a bit sense, right? Thank you. That means it should be... There it is. Okay. Boost Gold Ring of Light incantations. But you have to admit, it looks like a talisman, right? Although, yes, I know, it says seal. But the picture looks like a talisman. Okay, I wonder... Can we actually save them? Okay, Elden Ring, you are so weird, man. Okay. Ain't gonna jump there. Gonna jump down here. Okay, these ones are... They are not gonna... They have enough food here. They're not gonna die. Good for you, beauties. Okay, we got the rope and the armor pieces for that too. For that, with this, together with the seal, I mean, obviously. Okay, that's a dead end. I bet. Wait, is it a dead? Oh. Wait. Okay. For a second, that actually looked like there's another. There's a. That I could go into another cave. That looks weird, right? Doesn't it? Holy cow! What can you? Oh, not gonna complain. Oh, hello. Good. Nice and easy. Yeah, that was actually not on purpose. Okay, before we go in the other direction where we have seen the one Slimer on the ground, I'm gonna have a quick look here, so to say a bit of a detour. Last shot, I will have a bit of orientation here. Should first go, yes, I'm sure there's a great terrace. I intended to go the other way anyways, first, Michael. I was now just not curious. Haven't we, that looks familiar. Have we been down there already? I think we have been down there, right? Have we? And I wonder if we can actually theoretically, I mean, I'm a pro at jump and running in this game. It would be that area. We have not been there, right? But it does look with the watery thingy that like we have been on a similar region actually, but I'm quite sure we haven't been there. I'm mistaking that for another region, I guess. I don't know, it might be possible, but it doesn't really look like it, at least on my... Maybe I'm just it just looked like we have been there, but some things just look similar, right? I would not hold my hand in the fire for being that sure. I would hold a other body part into the fire, but not my hand. Oh, you little weirdo. They killed a sheep. They killed a innocent little animal. You are environmental murderers, they are. They deserve to die, man. That is so shameful. It didn't do anything to you. So yeah, I'm kinda angry now at them, man. I'm so sad. I wish I would have come here earlier to save you from death. I would have done that. Okay, there is a talisman. We don't know. Maybe the dew gem we might need at one point, by the way. Absolutely true. You cannot finish the game without the dew gem. It's the most essential item. Yes, it's true. It's more essential than any weapon, for example. It's the item of items. It's the king of items. And who doesn't know that is actually not knowing anything about the game. So sorry, I ain't gonna collect all of them. One is enough, by the way. That's what every pro gamer will tell you. Or have we been at that area? Sorry, I know that no, we haven't been there either. That doesn't matter, I know. It's just sometimes curious. Okay, there is said to be a talisman. I wonder if it might be. I don't know if it's just gonna be a simple location. Okay, oh, I already don't like that. That's already foreshadowing stupidity. Okay, that's gonna be some fun. Doesn't matter. Now we have a boss fight. Or not a true entirely boss fight. I know that's not a big ass boss thingy, right? But it is what it is. We are now gonna go through it. No strings attached. I know that doesn't make okay. We are gonna maybe equip a talisman in the next roundy thingy. Rakshasa. Okay, hello. I currently do not see a safe spot to hit him / her. Don't know. Don't want to misgender that person, right? But I bet FromSoft is not that bad of a game designer as a company to have not, opened a spot where you can heal yourself. I guess they're quite bad, but they're not gonna be that bad, will they? Okay, first of all, I think I'm gonna screw the runes, so to say. Doesn't matter. I know 100k and stuff, but for now it is what it is. It's to a bit of a strain to think of, you know, getting it. No, I know, just for good measurements. If we are not through that, by the way, I don't think we are gonna be fat rolling. And two things. First of all, I don't think with a talisman, with a seal on us, we are not gonna be fat rolling. Second of all, I don't even, maybe, I don't know if there is gonna be any sort of difference. I don't know if we have the best weapons equipped for that fight. Not from a damage perspective, but maybe it's just, you know, currently the feeling I have because he's quite fast with his attack and I'm just not used to the moveset and stuff. Or she. Okay, when she's spamming the swing, just go away from her until she's... I was just beginning to see. I was just beginning to see. She's fast, man. That's... What a nasty little bugger, right? What is... Oh, sad. I didn't want to say sad. Sad, nasty little bugger. What a fast little bugger. Well, she ain't little, she ain't... Anyways, sorry. I'm digressing sometimes. Range. That is the important thingy around. You know, stay away from her a bit. We don't want to molest her, right? That's always a good thing to know. Don't to molest people. In general, doesn't matter male or female, don't molest them. Okay, that's something. I don't know if that's gonna be with every stronger enemy something, and I do not know if that would happen with not to downgrade weapons in a way, mentally at least for me. It is from the attack time quite a rather slow attack, right? It's getting aborted by at least by her. I don't know if it's going to be aborted by other bosses too. So it should be, I should be more sure to when attack and when not actually. Yeah, takes a bit. Okay, running, okay. Okay, okay. Thank you for that information. I didn't even think that the running attack would even take longer. Okay, I see. Okay, that's good to know. Bam, by the way. Oh god, she got a nasty blood loss thingy going on. I mean, not she did. She did not have a blood loss thingy going on. I didn't mean it that way. I mean, she made us lose a lot of blood quickly there, right? Okay, that fight, I think I'm getting there. I think how the real deal is, you know, how I should pattern myself up there. The problem is not really speed, the fact that you simply do not do any poise damage. The swords are faster than Mock Spear, but they don't stagger the enemy. Okay, I see. That's why I said the last stream, I wish for a stronger enemy to get the weapon, to get more used to the weapon. I think I'm getting there now, to get how to get used to it. Oh, why? That was not smart. Welcome back. Just give me a sec. No, I just checked. There was a small. I got a couple of dropped frames. Was just I wondered. I just checked the router to see if anything bad with the internet is going on. I was a bit afraid. I was just a bit afraid that I might get trouble with the internet again. That's the whole thing which is going on. Just understood what you meant with the running attack. Okay, yes. By the way. What I have to get a against bigger bosses, this is gonna be absolutely amazing. The jump together with the power stance attack, right? Since it's a hit, it's a bit more complicated with smaller enemies or normal sized enemies to get the quadruple hit at them, right? Maybe it's not even actually then with this boss, for example, or demi boss necessary. Why did I? Shouldn't have run at her and then. Why did I do the running attack? I can't even explain. Can't explain. You stupid idiot. And I just thought about saying, well, I'm nearly taking blood damage. What about not getting hit? It's actually kind of interesting how different enemies, bosses can be with just smaller, with some changes, how they, for example, how fast they attack and stuff, how massively different them as an enemy that makes them. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's actually, currently at least, kind of cool to have an enemy which is kind of different. You should call it by your name, right? Rakshasa? Where they just not press the make boss big button and give, you know, bad breath and quadruple the damage. But to make them actually kind of cool, right? Yeah, I was too light-headed in the beginning. Okay, good. I'm beginning to get a grip on her. I am beginning to get a grip. So just switch the weapon like that. And then be careful. Right? Be careful, that's what he said. And he was not careful. I'm still quite certain that we are not gonna spend so much time here like we spent with other bosses. I'm quite certain that she's gonna fall quite quickly, actually. Even though I am after this try actually very quickly jog to my restroom. And then we'll be cracking on. Oh boy. It started so good and then I threw up. Okay. Give me just a second. We will then be going on with the lady. I'm gonna be back in just a second. All right. Yeah, sorry, there's been a small lag. I hope that that's not gonna be a regular thing with my connection, actually. Fingers crossed. Oh no, oh no, oh no. She suddenly put on the boss mode and was more aggressive than in the beginning. What the hell? Well, then you need to be even more gear. Yeah. Okay. Finally. I was more aggressive. Oi. She held me up a bit too long. We got a great katana. Her helmet. We are gonna do a we are gonna be doing Elden Ring's next top model here in a second. Yeah. We'll put it on instantly. Her helmet. There. I'm sorry, not da. Increases your damage. But on the other hand, the damage negation. Ah, okay. Not damage. The armor rating is not as good, right? First of all, increases your damage, but also the damage taken. Liar ahead. Shall we? Can it? We are not fat rolling. But I guess the praise to it, yes. Let me guess, Michael, is the... I mean, yes, it's interesting. She looks kind of good, by the way, the armor. Is this a balanced trade-off with the more damage we do compared to the damage we take? I'm going to take a look at the... I see a little debuff thingy up there. Oh, the armor looks cool, man. And I have to admit, I do like. I mean, apart from that, it looks a bit worn. Wait a sec. That's every time where I'm confused. Is the debuff somewhere, or the debuffs we currently have on now? There, I think. Are they anywhere described? It's like wearing a light armor with a damage bonus. Okay, I'm gonna leave it on for a second here, by the way. The armor. Let's try. We are gonna take a... I am gonna take a very, very quick look at the Katana 2. Although so far, I think we have tried out the moon thingy Katana once. I guess Rivers of Blood, right? No, that one. Causes blood build-up 55. Okay, good. So we have two ways theoretically practice. First of all, I leave the armor for a bit on. I might be removing it at a other point if I notice that I am just a paperweight, so to say. I wonder, we would have if only I had a coffin, we would have had an option to go down here. I don't know if I would survive that jump. There should be a dungeon behind the mausoleum. Thank you. I will turn around since there ain't anything here on the other end. I think I would not have checked for a dungeon. Am I over? Inside? No, behind the mausoleum. Wait, what the hell is this smoke thingy on the... Ah, it says don't have your horse. Don't be mounted. Well, I don't have my reading glasses. I don't... It's somewhere else. I just want to say maybe it's because of my reading glasses. Of ill-owned creature. Okay, I just reckon down is not working out now, at least. We do not see the dungeon. That's too bad. That would have been cool if he could have gone down there. I'm just gonna take the way back. Just gonna ignore the friends for now. Up or down? That's a big question I am not certain about. I mean, I do like flies, but I hate mosquitoes, man. They are not big in Germany, they are just normal, regular size. Go up. That was unintentionally. I promise. That was a faster way up, man. No, I really did not drop on. I did not drop on purpose. That was actually the bad jump and run capabilities of the horse. Okay, so I'm gonna stay here and not gonna go the way down, right? Ah, wait a tick. I'm just thinking. We went down that path. I'd follow the cliff for a moment. The cliff we have been? Ah, on the other contrary, you are, I think, right? Because there was a way here, right? Thank you for pointing that out again. This way, right? And then after you explore this, I think you it would be good to go down to the plateau. Okay. I mean, I think I am not that used. It's gonna still take me a bit to really truly get used to them weapons here, but I think I found a different weapon fighting approach I do like, actually. Once I'm more comfortable, even more comfortable, I mean, I'm particularly maybe not mean the armor, but overall how the combat actually works out, I think will be cool. Could be cool. I smelled you, buddy. Did you mean with going to the village of flies, or did you mean going the other way? But I'm just gonna explore this one here. That's fine. Friends, flies are friends, right? Oh, you are still alive. Oh, did you hear the sad dying sound? Makes me sad. That's too bad. And yes, just explore as much as I can. For me, exploring, by the way, is just killing everything in the path. That's for me, basically, you know, exploring. Oh, they have a little buff on them. Ah, okay. The buff comes from the weirdo up there. Okay, there's a weirdo buffing them. There's a lot of flies. I mean, that could be parts of the armor we have on, which increases damage. But on the other hand, I think the buff they had, there was kinda that led to a lot of damage by them. Transformed them into little bugging damage dealers. Okay, I had a bit of a bad, well, yeah, you could say that. Bad timing and got grabbed by, first of all, the big dude and then the flied on me. It was badly timed. No, 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 no. That was sharp. I nearly bit the grass there again. Holy cow, the damage increase buff is insane, man. Visions of Cleric. It like, you know, quadrupled their freaking damage. Okay. Yeah, I thought my logic there was before we kill the cleric or the priest or whatever it's let's quickly kill them damages. I didn't expect that there was some sort of magic following us, which caused a couple of blood losses in quick or in, you know, quickly after each other. That was kind of sick. Cleric first to remove the spell, or to maybe not even get that spell out. I won't be that fast to make him not buff those guys. Oh, did you see how I threw this guy down? That was skill, that was not coincidence, that was skill. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Why did I go into the worst place for? Oh boy, them beautiful rooms. I went into the worst. Yeah, we had a bit of rune loss today, I see. Wait, okay. Oh, sorry, buddy. Sorry, I was distracted for a second. I promise I'm not gonna be held up any longer here. I was just trying to outsmart the game down there and got outsmarted there quickly. Slay that you're back, mate. Slay, bro. Slay. That's 100 aura level, man. Slay, man, bro. Dude. main character style. That was nasty. Okay, at least that dude now down. Blood is such an NPC. Slay is special slang for girls usually used in Slay Queen. I don't even... Did you... I don't even know... Not know. I don't even think you are Gen Z, right? Don't even know how to them talk, man. Slay. You're totally behaving like a freaking NPC, man. That's absolutely wild, buddy. That's wild, bro. But you are a total no-name, buddy. That's... Slay, man. You're talking with the main character here. Stop that. Okay, you know, I asked you on Discord on your opinion. DC. That's, first of all, that's what the cool people say. DC. We don't write Discord, man. DC. Be Slay, man. Be wild. Be a main character, not an NPC. Only NPCs write Discord. I'm sorry, I'm kidding. On your opinion on the Soulsborne, Souls-like subgenre, the formula of those games, and you didn't really answer. And if you don't want to, you don't need to, but I would love to hear your thoughts. Did you really ask? Didn't really answer. I can't believe that. To be utterly entirely honest, maybe let me actually open Discord for a second here. Let me take a quick look in. Was that all of the question you had with just on my opinion on the Souls-like, or was there more to it? On the 15th of June. Oh, that's like yesterday, right? Okay, I just yeah. I just read the playlist thing. Yeah, I didn't read that. I overread that. I oversaw that. I guess I didn't have my reading glasses on. I guess. I just want to ask you about, if you don't mind, if you asked it on stream, I'm just gonna read it, right? And I don't mean a visual, but the whole subgenre, your thoughts, positive aside, and negative, pretty much everything you can think, since the subgenre has become really popular. I think it's an interesting topic for discussion. It would be a absolutely true interesting part of a discussion. And yes, I have played I played Bloodborne like a couple of hours and then stopped because it was too hard for me. 60 when it was released. But on the other hand, I think I cannot really say any. I don't really have many thoughts on it. Actually, I have to admit, I could have said it before, right? Can we actually? Maybe I have some thought. Can we? Can I ask you of a definition? What I mean, I know Souls-like is like Elden Ring, right? And or is Elden Ring a Soulsborne? What is the precise definition? And what would be the difference between them two genres? Isn't it just whether it's derived out of Soulsborne or if it's just similar to it? What's the difference in it? Isn't it actually the same? I'm really not quite. That's where my thoughts getting stuck with that question, actually. I have to admit. So, first of all, the cleric thingy. FromSoftware is... okay, Soulsborne from FromSoftware and Soulsborne are same type of games from other studios. I bundled together to keep it simple. Yes, okay, I get it. Now I get it, thank you. Stupid question. Just one quick follow-up. In your opinion, so Elden Ring is a Soulsborne. Does Elden Ring follow the same rules as Dark Souls? If you would compare it, if you would not think it's from FromSoft but from a third-party company, would it be the same rules, or if compare it to other? What is Lies of Pi? Lies of P is a Souls-like, right? Wouldn't you say they are just? You know, maybe you see, I have, I maybe am not smart enough, Michael. But apart from being from another studio, for me, they are actually the same. You know? I mean, apparently not the same games, I know. I didn't really, as you see, I have no particular opinion there. May I give the question, by the way, to you? Maybe if I hear your opinion, I more understand. Maybe I didn't understand what you mean correctly, or maybe I just don't have opinion. But which is definitely quite possible too. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Bloodborne is from FromSoft too. Okay, I just want to make sure. Because I was not, for 1 second, not sure that it was actually from FromSoft. Now that I googled FromSoft. Oh, wait a tick. Okay, maybe now. I didn't even know that Demon Souls is from FromSoft. Okay. I mean, not that I mean, I did already hear that. Okay, now maybe the question begins to make more sense. Sorry, I got distracted with a Demon Souls Let's Play. Full game video. 6 hours, by the way. Dude, needed for the game. Sharply. Oh yeah, for sure. Pro tip of the day: if you run out of stamina, you are not able to dodge and attack. Didn't have a pro tip of the day in a while, by the way. It's too warm today, man. This jumping attack is throwing me off, by the way, especially if we're having, with the other bigger enemy there, 4 enemies which do special jumpy attacks. That totally breaks my rhythm and I'm just too stupid to maneuver in the right way. I'm gonna go through your chatter in a sec. Just wanna at least take the big bugger here down. Oh, I hate this attack. This is so stupid. This is so stupid, man. Sorry. I got mentally sick there. I mean, Souls formula, DSER, etc. Games with the bosses, level design, bonfires and all that. And I think that instead of talking about the same points again, just say some basic thoughts. I'd like the gameplay. It's pretty fun and challenging. And when I played for the first time, it was a very enjoyable experience. On the other hand, one of the main things I don't like about the subgenre as a whole is that Soul games are basically dead worlds. They are like 5 NPCs in a game. When you enter a city, you don't interact with anybody because nobody's there. You don't see how people interact with things around them, like other NPCs or the day and night cycle. You don't even see them walk anywhere, and personally it's important to have these aspects in details in games. Okay, yes. Yeah. Yeah. Do you know, considering I do agree with you, by the way, and that's actually a thing I do not like in many modern big games, is actually the dead world, right? Especially in Ubisoft titles. Totally. But do you know, you're right, but overall I don't want to tell that I don't want to defend FromSoft games, at least. I just stay with FromSoft, right? But that's the environment, and it for me does not matter, because that's not what the journey for me is about, right? A living, thriving environment with NPCs having, for example, a day and night circle, or doing, their business and stuff, or telling a story, because that's not why I play this game. I think that's why me personally just don't care about this I'm just gonna say now with Elden Ring, right? Does this make any sense? But I get your point. And I would complain about exactly that in any other game. I know that's so stupid, I know. That's really, really stupid, I know. This choke point is freaking frustrating as hell. I'm gonna, just for a try, remove this armor. Sorry, my thoughts are just with this choke point. Maybe I'm gonna be actually taking a look if the another armor, like the tree sentinel, is actually gonna be a bit different, because we do not have the increased damage we received there, right? Let's... oh boy, I think I went in the wrong direction. Might that be? Go. Maybe that makes a difference, apart from it looking cool. I'm not saying that I play it only for the NPCs. I'm saying that having some proper NPCs and a world where there's at least some life is nice, and for me makes the experience more enjoyable. Yeah. Okay. True. Just would that for you? Would the world for you? I'm just now. That is really, really interesting for me. Would that for you include a storytelling not as cryptic like it currently is? Would you include that too, or would you leave the encrypted storytelling like it is, plus just, so to say, just add some stuff which goes on in a town or wherever? I don't know if it's... I mean, I just want to say it's, you know, just a change of armor. But in the end, we just faced one enemy instead of 4, right? So that's the difference, facing the enemies all by themselves or, so to say, after each other. Obviously. Oh yeah, I think I prefer a more straightforward storytelling now. I like when there's a environmental storytelling and when I connect the dots myself, but I think FromSoftware is kind of overdoing it. Yeah, you're right. Actually, I did not realize that when I played the game, and it is actually already... the game was released in 2019. There's a Let's Play on my channel, and there was a second part from Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Plus its successor, is actually a Souls-like. I didn't realize it back in the day when I played it. With more storytelling and with the bonfire functionality and stuff, you know. Just because, or at least it is sometimes considered a Souls-like by some people. And you said you played Remnant, right? It's also, yes, but Remnant, yes, you're right. I played it with a friend for like 2 hours maybe, or 3, not for that long. That was still a time where I was frustrated and he was frustrated too, that if you die you would reset and you need to kill them enemies again, right? Yes, I had such a point. Some people think Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is a Souls-like, some people don't think it is. You know, it has certain, you know, you have a bonfire, if you die enemies respawn and stuff, and it has some tougher enemies. Maybe it has not the challenge, and it has, I think, a difficulty setting and stuff. So some consider it Souls. Anyways, what I wanted, actually, sorry, the point I wanted to make is that in my Souls-like Soulsborne, I stayed quite heavily with FromSoft, right? I know that I said the other day, the other stream, that maybe was more of frustration, that I that I think maybe for me personally, Souls-like Soulsborns are not for stream, because I get distracted. I think I should... I'm just thinking that I need another... That I really should... That we really should have Lies of Pi on stream, Michael, by the way. To have a implementation from a different studio. I just want to have the experience. Because that's the reason why I think I cannot really say anything to the question you asked. Or why I don't really have an opinion on that. Because I just have the FromSoft... the true FromSoft side, you know? Does this make... I think that makes sense, right? So let's take the cleric down. Okay. But I think it is... Well... I really think I do like the weapon. Michael, thank you for your suggestion, by the way, with the weapons. I am curious how that is going to be with a true big-ass boss fight. Of that, I am not certain, damn it. So why did I talk, man? But I think I am at a spot where I'm comfortable. Even though if I die, but... This is the area. The excuse is the area. Although I need boss training with the weapons. I definitely need boss training to... I am not yet certain with chains of... I know there's not really a combo system or anything, but when to... In the boss fight, when is the best moment to dodge and attack dodge stuff, you know, usual. Maybe it was really the armor, which with the increased damage actually made this little choke point there for me a bit heavier than it should be. Which makes sense, right? With the increased... Oh god, why did I want to say power armor? No, with the increased damage by the enemies. It's nothing to do with a power armor. Nice, so that's totally cool. Okay, that is this a... No, I just want to... No, it's not a cocoon. But I guess that's a fly which ruins... Do flies actually, like spiders, outgrow their exoskeleton? No, they don't, right? That was the important part. Alright. Damn it, okay. Okay, we have one more try here, and then then we are gonna do it with freshness on Thursday, and with maybe a colder, so to say, office, right? With a maybe colder bridge command center from this command center here. It's a nice term, command center. Alright, Thursday it is. Ah boy, that... Okay, Thursday it is. The end here was a bit anticlimactic. I wish I could have gone through there a bit, well, easier. We will be going on here on Thursday, you guys, and hopefully are gonna have, well, the same amount of fun. We will find that out on Thursday. Michael, thank you for the conversation. Thank you for the 2 likes. I had fun, warm fun here out of the command center. Good night, and may the almighty protect you too, Michael. Good night, goodbye. I wish you a wonderful week and good fun and stuff. Good luck. Good night and goodbye.